So today the agenda is doing the final touches so we can get ready for this installation. We got a big issue right now. We don't have no power. The power is off for like 300,000 people.
We bought a hoarder house, and after getting all their stuff out, we still have work to do. So we have a little operation going on here. Can you explain what your job is today, young lady?
We have to take the installation to TJ's room.
So you're actually taking it to Unit 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
So don't tell my
Even though he's trying to claim it as his room. Step 1 is Mommy's warehouse. Grab a package. They have to bring their little dollies, load them up. Uh-oh. Deliver your package. Here's your partner. Oh! Drywall, but. Okay, so you have to. How you just gonna give up? You gotta pick it up, put it back on there. You gotta try again. And then poke it. Come on. Look at these people. Sleep on the job.
Hold on, I'm supposed to do my job.
That don't make no sense.
Okay, no, we're backed up anymore. We're not backed up anymore. I'm getting either. Can you stop saying me?
Oh gosh. All right, don't fall too behind.
Oh, shoot, go. You gotta go. Oh, shoot. You don't want back the packages. Ah! Oh no. TJ, come on!
Seems the rushing is not helping.
Okay, Tank.
Where is your car, dude?
I think I got this.
Bring it in here.
Hey, Arden, I'm in.
I've been gone for a while.
Yeah.
Last time I left, the walls was barely even up.
Where is my bag?
Yo, Mike had the scrapyard.
What's up? Right now, I'm actually adding in little scrap pieces of the webbing or netting, whatever you like to call it. And of course, I have the stapler and I even have some scissors on hand so I can be able to cut that material and be a little more precise. So let's get to it. Some bigger scissors would make this job way easier. But sometimes you gotta use what you got. Okay. Look. Bam. Check out my handy dandy line that's helping me keep my measurement accurate.
And if you're wondering why the drywall is set up like this, it's because we still need to pump insulation in the walls. And by putting this netting up, we are able to hit the top and the bottom in the same swoop. What's up, y'all? So we got a big issue right now. We don't have no power. The power is off for like 300,000 people. I need to leave this house, but I want to make sure that my alarm system on. So I'm gonna show y'all a way that you can keep your alarm system on, keep your house protected while the power is off without using a generator too. So let me show y'all what we're working with. So right here, this is called top off. And what it does is slide onto a battery like so. And on the top of it, you have a plug. So since we ain't got no power, what I'm gonna do is plug this into our top off right here. So first thing we're gonna do is hit that button right there. Make sure we got some power. I think that's lit up. Yep. So we hit the plug button right there. Then we're gonna go ahead, plug in our system. Let's see. Bam. Look, alarm going off. Let me go turn it off. Artie's like, what's up? Go get it. Bam, so turn that off. So right off the bat, you see that that's working. And that's good. So now we have power in here. Now we can leave and be ensured that our house is being protected. All these items right here being a link in the description below. This is a way where you can keep power in your house and keep your alarm system on and not have to worry about it. You can leave and have a peace of mind. So everything will be in a link in the description below. Real good system to use It's real universal. You can take it to different properties. This is the only system we use. No contract, none of that. Another good thing that I like about this top off system here is you can have different batteries. So they sell bigger, heavy duty batteries that'll last way longer. We're gonna see how long this lasts. I'm gonna let y'all know, but we're gonna leave for the night. Let this do what it do, and it'll send me an alert if it loses power. So we'll be able to see how long this 5.0 battery lasts. And I have a bigger one, but we just gonna see how long this one lasts here, and then we'll know. So we still in the dark. I'm gonna go ahead and throw up this drywall in this bathroom. This tub right here got like a gap on each side, probably like 5/8 thick for real. So what I'm gonna do is just install the drywall first before I put the tub surround up, at least on this wall, these two back walls, because it's just spaced out just a tad bit from the wall. So by me putting these 2 1/2-inch pieces, it should be a perfect fit for the tub and the surround to go back here without it leaning, having to lean forward or back or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this up here and then move on to the next team. You understand me? But look, I can't install the shower walls just yet because the tub is a little off. I want to run the floor first and then put the tub on that just so we can have a nice level surface. That's why I don't want to install the shower walls yet, but after we get these floors in, then I'll do that, and everything will be easy peasy lemon squeezy. So let's get this going up this shower wall. All right, what's cracking, y'all? So today, the agenda is we need to insulate, of course, these walls and stuff like that, but before we insulate, we need to spray foam all the gaps. We're gonna spray foam in between these lights up here. Any cracks and stuff that's on the edge of the ceiling, we're gonna make sure that we spray foam all that just so we can have a proper air seal. Right here, we got our spray gun. We got some foam cleaner, and we also got some spray foam gap filler. So that's what we're gonna be using for today. I got my ladder set up here, and I'm gonna go up there in the ceiling, and then just pretty much go around. I'm gonna seal cracks where the drywall meet, all along this wall here, like on these cracks around these lights. So I think that'll be pretty good, so we can have a proper seal everywhere. Coming straight in hot, so we about to go up there, spray foam this, and then after that we need to go get the insulation machine, start pumping insulation in these walls, because time is ticking and it's time to finish this up. And if you're about your family and business, don't forget that go over there to ARTTLife.com, check out a couple of hats, shirts, all that good stuff that we got in stock. Feel free to grab them. All right, so we up in the attic right now. What I'm gonna be sealing is like right here, this along the wall. This is where the wall is at right here, where it's studded out. So along these cracks, we're gonna seal all that up all the way down. I'm also gonna hit around these lights, all that good stuff around the bathroom vent and everywhere else where I can find a gap. So where the two walls meet, the ceiling and the walls meet, we're gonna fill all that up. I need to install some wood and then pop that in the right way. But yep, we're gonna go ahead and seal up everything up here. So we're gonna have to crouch down and do this here. I was gonna drill some holes inside these wall cavities, but I actually can bring that wand over here and just blow it straight down in each spot. So I'm gonna do that instead of making more work. So that's gonna be cool. So let's get to it. It's gonna be hard to get back there. I'll try, but all right. So we got everything sealed up. I even sealed the cracks in the drywall itself, like where the two boards meet. So now I know for sure we should be good. Got all the lights foamed up around, foamed up real nice. So by doing this, we shouldn't have to worry about no air leaks really. Even got over here, and it's definitely hot up here. But we bought some new work gear, so see what this shirt do today. I should have actually threw one of my new beaters on too. This one of them breathable long sleeves. Long sleeves is definitely needed. I already got scratched up on my arm. My damn 2x4. Another thing what I'm gonna do too, I just got standard boxes for them for the lights, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and swap them boxes out for ceiling fan boxes for like a just in case if we wanted to add it on in the future. So there's only 3 of them, so ain't gonna be that bad. But yep, time to get down. It's hot.